What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with the next episode of Grey's Anatomy, Season 10, Episode 10. Let's get into it, shall we?
The body is an infinitely complex mass of interacting systems. People like to think doctors see it all clearly. It's not always obvious what's a hiccup in the system and what's a full-on medical disaster. We figure that out in our first year of residency.
Hey, you sleep okay?
Great.
You wanted
We
her to
spend
come
the rest
home
of our careers lying
and
about it.
she's on the couch.
I probably can't write about this in the article.
You could have
Something
just
about
let her
how my
stay in the
toothpaste hit
hotel
sink
on a
made me
bed.
realize that the array could be designed asymmetrically.
You can't
Look
spit
at the
without
little
having a genius idea.
baby.
Oh, well, it may not work.
Zola, are your socks on?
Revolutionary glove of spit.
Just call me
No,
and...
I don't need anything. I just need to read everything on mediastinal teratomas and crank out a grant proposal.
You did say that I could come visit.
Oh, it's the best part of my day. Welcome back. Beats the hell out of a courtroom. You know, she brought muffins.
It's her day off. She's doing homework.
In a hospital? It's a mare. See the world, right?
I think it's sweet.
Adorable.
Dr. Weber's bugging me for another stress test.
I failed the last one 2 minutes in.
He's been practicing.
As soon as I get a minute, I'll go check on him again. You're on my service again? As soon as I change, I want to go through the computer model again.
I'm sorry, before you do that, you're gonna have to go check on your pancreas lady, Donna Kaufman.
Not good. We were hoping we could remove the tumor. Advanced further than we initially thought. The best course of action would be to block the nerves in the area.
That should help with the pain.
You're not even gonna try?
I wish there was more that we could do.
Dealing with the pain is a lot better than nothing. Let's do that.
Okay.
Sooner is better.
I've been treating him with diuretics and beta blocker.
He'll rally once we put in the graft. Poor kid's been here for almost 3 weeks.
Done with all the test prints?
We finished them last night. Shane's printing out the real one now. Emma's here with muffins.
Owen's chick? You want me to get rid of her?
No, everyone should be getting late. I should be getting late. Work suffers when I'm not. It's bad for humanity.
Make up with Mara so I don't have to talk to you about sex.
Why are you being such a press? You talk to your guy friends about sex?
Avery?
Well, you don't talk about who's got the best rack in the shack.
Maybe.
So you can do it with me.
When your work suffering so bad, get your yayas out and leave me alone.
What, like battery operated?
No, human.
Human sex toy.
You asked.
How long you been there?
Somewhere around Yayas.
Great.
We have a problem. Our conduit's contaminated. I can print another
Maybe
one.
you
and
should have
dry
led with,
vacuum
"We have a
seal, but it'll
problem."
take longer.
I don't know if this kid could hang on for one more
We
day.
gotta try, right? It's still his best shot. Dr. Gray's supposed to have the printer by 10 a.m. We made the schedule and made a big stink of a hash. You had to stick to it.
Can you write down your mailing address for me?
Sure.
I'm sending you an invitation to my wedding. Thought about doing them online. I just couldn't deal with an evite to my wedding. Great. I really hope you'll come. Obviously, you can also, bring a guest.
His BP's in the toilet. Gotta come up with something else.
It's one day. God, maybe you're the one who needs a little recreational energy release.
I'm getting laid. So all my anxiety is based on the fact that you asked me to keep a kid alive long enough for you to do a fancy procedure that's not gonna work.
Maybe it's nothing. It's worth having a conversation with somebody in sight. Look, hell, I'd like to have a sit down with somebody.
Well, there you go. I have a busy schedule.
Overloading your schedule can exacerbate the kind of behaviors you've been
Not having behaviors.
Confirmed patient with a surgical abdomen.
Absolutely.
Trauma 2.
What we got?
Hit by a car.
Oh no.
She was on her scooter. Show me the ultrasound. Is she gonna be okay? Are you her mom?
They're out of town.
Booking a ward just in case.
Robbins? She's got a supracondylar femur fracture.
Murphy, go with Torres and Robbins.
It's not a good idea. It'll be fine.
Awkward.
Murphy.
Prep her for the OR. I have to call her parents. What am I supposed to tell them?
I'll update you as soon as we know.
Is everything gonna be okay?
It's all gonna be fine.
You're not supposed to say that. Or, I mean, you could, but
Okay,
now
can you
I'm
pull that
nervous
laptop
that you
and
did.
see if there's any bleeding? Slowly.
I don't see anything. Dr. Torres is gonna fix the femur?
She'll need some help, so you should stick around.
You'll help her, right? You don't think she needs 2 people?
You're a resident. You're supposed to beg to be in that room. I'm sorry if it's awkward.
You two are definitely getting back together?
Where?
You're trying it out, or
Yeah. You don't want to be the person who says, I'll wait for you in case it doesn't work out with your wife.
So you're trying to find a woman for him.
I know it sounds strange, but I don't want him to be alone. And if he's on his own, I don't think he'll do it.
Certainly unusual, but I understand. You love your husband.
It's not my husband. I love my husband, but this is for Stan, a very special friend.
Donna, I'm gonna need to get at that left arm.
Yeah, it's a lot more versatile. Maybe if you have time over lunch, you could look over the proposal.
Got back-to-back surgeries.
Feel to be back in the anesthesia game.
It's fine. Got a family. You make compromises.
Meredith is gonna kill me. I'm supposed to be downshifting, and she's supposed to be upshifting.
And yet you find inspiration in toothpaste. It's time you keep it to yourself.
That works for you?
In a marriage? Yes. Keep your mouth shut. Although, Miranda's been kind of struggling lately. She has what, if you squint real hard, looks a lot like OCD. She had that incident with the hole in the gloves.
You really think it's OCD?
I don't know. I wanted to let her deal with it her way, but we were in the OR, kept the patient under easily an extra hour. But when I'm watching a surgeon perform what looks like unnecessary procedures...
I am on the board. I can't hear about misconduct and not report it.
I think you telling Dr. Gray is going to go over better
I
than...
don't have time to manage to apologize. It won't happen again. She'll be pissy, but she'll get over it.
I could have Edwards tell her. He's on a service.
Even better.
If you ever need me, yah-yah extraction, getting the yah-yahs out, I'm available.
Are you offering to service me?
It was inappropriate. It's just for the sake of the work.
That's even worse. You're supposed to claim that you're in love with me or
I
something.
certainly find you attractive, there's no question. I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to
Stop
assume
talking.
you...
Oh my god.
Hey, are those
Are we
left
gonna
over
watch
from the
those
morning
two
meeting?
get it on?
You're kidding. I kind of hate you. If she's cooking your Thanksgiving dinner, I want the leftovers.
I'm not.
We're not
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to open a can of worms. I mean, you could do what we do at my house and act like it's not even happening.
So you're not going home to your family?
I'm on call the next day.
Oh, we can do something.
They're painting my apartment next week.
And you could cook at my house. You'd have to feed us too, but
I don't want to come into your kitchen.
oh, please, someone should. You'd make me look like a better mother. Pancreatic tumor. Gotta go. Do you have Donna's pre-op labs? I'm gonna go examine Dr. Weber. We're gonna get started on the printer. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
That was like a weird voiceover.
What was that
dubbing.
about?
I got her kicked off her own surgery a few days ago.
Palsy. Stupid.
Did Kepner invite you to her wedding?
No.
I'm sure Alex is invited. I'm probably the plus one.
Dr. Yang needs the printer again today. Tell Gray we're sorry.
No, you tell her.
Can't.
Shane.
Dying baby waiting on a part.
No, get back here.
I'm a waste of a bed.
Your stress test was a disaster.
I'm a different man than I was last week. I exercise.
I don't know why you don't think about going into a rehab facility.
Look, I don't want to go to a
Can we
facility
Get past this with Richard.
where everyone knows me. It has to be nice. I'll get a
I'd
home
be pissed
health
as
aide.
hell if I was him, the actor.
I'll have Wilson run another stress
You gonna
test.
keep me in a
You
bed
watch.
the whole fucking season?
Flying color.
If you get out of here in time, you can have Thanksgiving
Ain't
dinner at
that
our
about a
house.
bitch?
If you and Catherine don't have plans.
You cooking?
Is that so preposterous?
You want a straight answer?
No, Owen's girlfriend is cooking.
Does she put mushrooms in her stuffing?
Hey.
Hey, you done already?
We packed her and put
I
in a
might be
temporary
like the
closure.
only
You
person
can do her
in
femur
the
tomorrow
world
after we
that
close.
actually thinks stovetop
I wanna
stuffing tastes
talk to you
better
about
than
something.
from scratch.
I was with someone when we were apart. We were separated and kicked me out of the house.
Oh, so it's my fault?
There are no faults. I feel like you should know. We're starting fresh, and I want to be honest with you. I shouldn't have said anything.
No. I'm sorry, you're right. Thank you for being so very honest.
I'm trying. Is there anything that you want to ask me?
Oh, wow. No. I don't know. Was it once?
It was more than once.
More than twice?
I mean,
More than 10? I don't want to know anything about
I'm
it.
sorry.
Is it over?
if y'all were split up, what's it matter?
Okay, that's all I need to know.
You didn't
What? Cheat on you?
get involved with anyone?
Got involved with myself. I danced in my underwear and...
I don't think it's cheating if you're on a break.
I'm really trying. Ellie, please tell me that you're trying too.
I am.
Can I hug you?
Yeah,
I really missed you.
me too.
Sorry, Ella's thigh is really swollen. She's hypertensive.
I gotta get her back in the OR and do the femur right now. Are you gonna help me?
Sure. Will you give the family an update? They're on a plane. It's just the babysitter.
Dr. Gray, tell Wilson to run a stress test on
They
Dr.
need a printer
Weber.
today.
No, sorry.
They said it's not up for discussion. They're already running it. He said Dr. Yang isn't even interested in having...
We need to talk.
We really don't.
No, we do.
Back here in 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Hunt?
So I invited Dr. Weber to Thanksgiving, so now it really has to happen. Should we invite more people?
You and Bailey can come.
We're going to my family, assuming she's still speaking to me.
We should probably invite Callie.
So we're not inviting Arizona. We can't have both.
Back together.
They
Not
are.
inviting Yang, right? Because that would...
Probably has plans.
No, she probably doesn't.
Do you have Thanksgiving plans? My house, 3 o'clock.
All right, I'm bringing Joe. You know, you were an intern balling and attending once.
You kiss my kids with that mouth?
Do not start with Hunt until I get back.
I won't. You don't want to know.
I called Dr. Yang. She's not available right now.
Does she know it's me who's asking for her?
Ah!
You okay?
Sure. I'm going to update a patient's babysitter instead of doing surgery. Because Taurus and Robbins don't need me, they have each other.
Or the two of you.
They're getting back together.
Were you really into her, or was
I
it...
was really into her. Why do I do this? I can't keep falling apart at work every time I get dumped.
So get off the floor. Go talk to your babysitter and get back in the OR like a surgeon would do.
Hey.
My vascular graft.
He was going to come see it.
It had a glitch, so it'll be tomorrow.
You got Thanksgiving plans?
Well, I'll probably pick up an extra shift. You?
I'll be with that.
You gonna cook?
Mm-hmm.
Well, watch out. Let her make a turkey for just the two of you. You're going to be eating leftovers for the rest of your life.
Her femur was bleeding very heavily into her thigh, and she was in danger of losing too much blood. And they're working on her right now.
You told me it was just a broken leg.
A femur break can be complicated, but we're gonna take care of it.
I thought you were gonna kill me.
I'm sure that they won't.
I really liked them too. I cannot believe I'm gonna lose this job.
They're not gonna fire you. They'll understand it wasn't your fault.
And you have to blame somebody. What are they gonna blame their child? They're probably never gonna let me see her again. I guess it's my fault for getting so attached.
Can I boot you out of your OR at 4? If I tell Grace she can't get into the OR until 7, she's gonna shove her hand into my chest and rip out my heart. You're late anyhow, because you're so committed to the welfare of this hospital and to the people who count on you for support.
All right, I will take it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And Kepner invited me to her wedding.
Did she?
+1. And you're gonna be invited. +1. She like expecting us to bring other people?
No, brides are weird. Go think about something else.
Okay.
Is he gonna make it?
Well, if Yang can get her act together. Hey, you're invited to Maris for Thanksgiving.
The attendings are gonna be weird if I'm there. Just go without me. We'll meet up after.
Hey, you think I want to be there if you're not?
You're sweet.
How about we get takeout chicken and eat it in the car like we were raised to do?
I love you.
Yeah, settle down.
2 more women responded to the ad. One of them's gonna come by in about half an hour.
Did she seem nice?
Yeah. I told Stan.
Why? Oh, he'll hate this. It's supposed to seem natural.
I can't lie to him. We've always been honest.
This isn't some big lie. It's a kindness. You agreed.
Well, that was before.
Before I was dying? It matters more now, not less.
I've seen her.
So you're saying she performed unnecessary procedures?
I was shooting the breeze with a friend. I wasn't making a report to the board. It's just really bad.
You know he can't do that, and I certainly can't.
You said you saw the Virgin Mary in your toothpaste.
I need to pull her off the floor until this is under control.
Oh,
She's gonna
fuck.
go.
I'm sorry.
You let me talk to her.
She's gonna lose her shit.
She seems nice, right?
Oh, the woman? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I tried to check her out, but there wasn't a good enough reason for me to stay in the room.
It is strange. There's no question. My wife and I looking for a female companion for her lover.
First for me.
You're young.
So
Donna and I had a
weird.
wonderful marriage for 30 years. And then the fire went away. We both found other people. She was still my best friend. We somehow both hated the idea of divorcing each other.
So now you're helping her pick somebody for
Stan.
Stan.
She's afraid he's gonna be alone forever. He's a wonderful person. We played golf together for years. I don't want to see him alone either.
That's wild.
You told Chief that I have a psychiatric condition?
It was an accident. I was
Where
talking in the.
hell? You can't
All we're talking about is a few days. Figure out how to
but,
manage
like-
this.
out of my...
Bench yourself, or the chief will. Miranda.
You send your lackey to tell my lackey you
don't
can't
like
tell me to my
this.
face. If I don't finish this phase by the end of this week, I lose my funding.
Come with me. Please. That's Nathan. He's a real baby. We're not talking about me, we're talking about him. It's Ashley, his mom. This isn't a study, Meredith. This is a baby. Nathan is the first one in his family who's supposed to go to college.
Do you think that because I have kids, I'm gonna start lactating and lose my ability to reason? No. You wanted to do something flashy with the equipment. Now you want me to shut down my entire study. You can run a Hail Mary that very well might kill this very cute child. Baby Nathan can get an artificial graft.
No, he can't.
Because you can't make it work.
Ooh.
How many people?
We might be up to 16. Some of them are
Holy
kids, and they
shit.
barely eat. I'm sorry, it just kind of got out of hand. We can all just cook together.
I thought Meredith doesn't know how to turn on an oven.
I'll do all the shopping,
for
I'll do all the planning. I will
16.
do everything, and you just get to shout out or...
Starting to sound better.
He's cute.
Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. Christina is... She doesn't have Thanksgiving plans. I mean, just as a friend... No, I shouldn't have said anything. Just forget it.
No, Owen, it's okay. If you say you're over her, I believe you. To Meredith and Derek, because it's their house.
Those
Why
two
should
ain't gonna all
we
be
come
around each other.
Well, I'm gonna be cooking for what could be 30 people. I won't have time to be uncomfortable.
Things are rocky between Meredith and Christina.
I'm gonna speak to her about the stuffing. You think she can handle a deep-fried turkey?
Maybe you should
People
cook.
kill themselves trying to make those.
Everything has a price.
My patient has a husband and a lover. She and the husband are interviewing women for the lover to date when she's dead.
Is that like a threesome thing? I'm just asking a question. You hiding from Gray again? On your way, Edwards.
I need you to take over Bailey's surgical load today.
And I have a palliative surgery later today.
Meredith.
You ever done an X-Fix before, Murphy? Try it. Yeah. Now, the first cortex is hard. Then it'll feel spongy in the middle, and then hard again when you hit the second cortex. Okay. That's it. Really push through. Oh, okay. Okay, ease up a bit now. Now, the pitch will change when you hit the cortex. Okay? Can you hear it? Oh my God. You drilled right through her leg into the table. Back it up. Put the drill in reverse. Put the drill in reverse.
I can't find that.
Pull it together.
Can you please
Murphy.
Oh, please.
Murphy.
Can you please do something?
Callie,
Just give her a few minutes to calm down. It was her. 10 plus time. That was her? It's just perfect.
Why would you tell her? I didn't say who. She figured it out because you fell apart. And you could have just forgotten about it. It's my marriage we're talking about. Yeah, and it's my career. She can't blame you. She loves you. The only one she can blame is me.
You learned that from somebody else today.
So you realize Stephanie and I are serious, right?
Yeah, I think it's nice that you guys are, whatever you are.
So why is it that you invited her plus a guest, and then you're gonna invite me plus a guest? What's going on?
I wanted to talk to you about that. You are actually not getting an invitation. Stephanie is, so you could just be her +1. Look, I put your name on the invite list. Your name is Avery. You're literally first thing we see when we look at it. I didn't want to rub it in Matthew's face.
If he has a problem with my name on a piece of paper, why should I be at this wedding?
Because of me. You're my friend, and I want you to be there.
Yeah, well, I want to be
Should
there
be
too,
y'all's
but-
wedding.
Jackson, I can't go through with this if I don't have your blessing.
What?
Well, you have it. All right, but I don't think I should be there.
How could you look at him, like, be that close to his face?
Dr. Gray was pulled into an emergency, so we are going to have
And
to
not
push
be a
Mrs.
puddle.
Kaufman's procedures.
Like,
What's she doing?
I'll be over here.
I wouldn't be able to focus.
You don't have to actually date the woman she chooses.
I don't want to date any woman.
That's why she's doing this. You need to tell her yourself. You're both putting me in the middle.
Listens to you.
She doesn't listen to anyone. Besides, this is not such a terrible idea.
I'm not a child she has to arrange daycare for. A bunch of women scared up on the internet.
Taking her mind off what's actually happening.
She thinks she can find someone to replace her.
Maybe you two should just date.
You can't replace her. Nobody can possibly replace her. Why? Why does this happen?
Oh my god.
To set it to 60, if we're gonna do this thing, we gotta do it now.
Can't. I don't have a conduit. It won't be done for another 6 hours.
I don't know if he's gonna last that long.
Put him on an oscillator, stabilize his sats for easily a day. It's still his best chance. Good. Well, thanks to you, my resident offered to service me. You drive me around the block before my battery died.
You gonna do it?
Shane? No. It'd be like having sex with a baby seal.
Sats are better.
Why don't you talk to Meredith? Explain that everything's gonna be fine.
Got a point.
We tried. He rejected it.
Try again. Pump them full of meds till your brand new procedure's old news. Tested hundreds of times. You wanna fight a different battle, that's your own problem.
You know, you're right. This is my problem.
Your heart rate's pretty high.
Keep going. Fine.
This is when we're supposed to take it up a notch, but I'm
Wilson,
not sure.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I don't think that we...
No! Take it up again.
Damn, Richard.
Wilson.
Oh my God! I need some help here! Dr. Shepard!
What happened? He is being a jackass.
Dr. Bailey, can we speak for a moment?
I'm about to get started and I track you down when I'm done.
This is a conversation we should have now. Dr. Bailey.
I will speak to you when I am finished. Do you mind?
Dr. Gray, please move Dr. Bailey's Bobby 1 inch to the left.
Oh, don't. Touch. Great.
Move the suction 1 inch down.
Get away.
Maybe even
from my...
4.
Get away from my tape.
Bruising over the chest wall.
I don't need an ultrasound. My ribs broke.
What the hell happened?
You fell off the treadmill.
You're jogging now? Ribs broken. Stress test here. All right, can we get a portable x-ray in here?
Jackass.
How you doing?
I should probably go. I mean, I'm the last person I want to see right now.
I'm sure they're glad to have you here.
It's stupid, right? I mean, she's not even my kid. Maybe I could hang out a little, see if they need anything.
I can wait with you.
What happened with Bailey? I heard she got kicked out of her OR.
I can't get into that with you. Oh, we don't have to go to Kepner's wedding. I talked to her. We don't have to worry about any of that.
Why?
It's just simpler.
You know, my patient's interviewing women to date her lover when she died. They're all friends, and they're supporting each other through this horrible time. And when Stan cries, Victor hugs him. That's what it looks like when people are over each other.
You think I should be hugging Matthew?
Why aren't we going to the wedding?
Because my name starts with A. Because Matthew and I do not hug, and no, it's not going to be comfortable. It's probably going to be awkward forever. Does not mean that it is not over between us, because it is. It's important to me that you believe that. Because if you don't, I could really ruin our night. I have some really nice ideas about our night.
Okay, you've had a day. Day's over. I need you to clear out.
We need some more time.
You have had more time. I need to get started.
We need to print out another conduit. We started a new one, and it should be done 3 a.m.
It's not working. You are not Christ's child reincarnate. You don't walk on water. You have failed to revolutionize modern medicine. You are endangering a child's life while you
Stop.
just... Excuse me.
That's enough.
Take a walk.
She wasn't gonna do this because of you. Practically had to force her into it.
Ross.
She cares about you.
Somebody's got the hero worship down.
You've made this emotional. If it was about the work, you would have gone to the chief of surgery, but you know what he would have said. You'll get the printer tomorrow, Dr. Gray.
Y'all are pissing me off because she's been dicked around for days. For fucking days. I'd be livid.
Sorry if that was out of line. Couldn't listen to her go after you like that.
Ah!
You just
Ew.
got ready? I was gonna check on our patient before I left. Maybe
I don't
you should make
like
sure Ray's
it.
not near the room. I don't want to make her cry. The next time you exercise your right to play around when we're taking a break, I'm gonna ask you to keep it out of the hospital.
I realize that you're hurt. We got back together based on the assumption that we both made mistakes and we were ready to start fresh. I can't keep apologizing. Can't keep playing a victim. If you want me back, I'm back. But I'm not here to be your whipping boy. I've been sleeping on the couch. If I'm
I'd be going
back,
back to the hotel by that
sleep
point.
in the bed.
Okay, I get a night to just digest this all. Can
I'll
sleep
be
in the bed.
taking my ass
That's enthusiastic.
to the
Arizona.
hotel. Sleeping on no fucking couch for a week? Ha!
Spend half the time working. You do have a girl talk with Shepard who wouldn't be in this mess. Stay out of my career.
I should have gone to On Hunt, and I should have done it days ago.
Ooh! Can't even leave the damn chair on the floor.
Should have stopped the test.
Jackass.
He's a hard guy to say no to. Wasn't ready to go home.
You should go to Dr. Gray's for Thanksgiving. Me and these guys are going to hang out with Dr. Weber.
You blowing me off for
Is
some old
it
guy in the
today?
hospital.
Is Thanksgiving like
I'm sitting
now?
at the kid like the kids' table.
Meet me after.
Pretty cool.
Well, we can do a potluck. What exactly are you gonna cook? I could probably handle a turkey. You think they're gonna give you 6 hours off to baste a turkey? It takes 6 hours?
You're not making a turkey.
Fried chicken from the Colonel's.
The bucket lacks dignity.
Family style.
They do make a nice mashed potato.
All right, I'm going to make list.
Biscuits.
Gravy. How many
Yes,
pieces?
and a gravy.
My best friend's a mean girl. Never bothered me when she was mean to other people, but it really sucks when she's mean to me.
Well, is she mean or is she...
What?
Nothing. Oh, Meredith, you can invite Christina if you want. I checked with Emma. She's fine with it.
Well, I'm glad she's fine with it.
Hi.
It's just a cold. Muscle through it.
I'm gonna go pick up the kids.
It'll pass. Nothing's really wrong. We're doctors. We'd know if something was wrong.
Oh,
we'll
shit.
be fine.
That's so awkward.
Nothing's wrong.
Yang and Gray, so awkward. These past couple episodes have been really good. I love this show. Bailey is stressing me out. I hope she snaps out of that. I miss Bailey. Like, Bailey, they've really messed with her this season, I feel like. And I don't like it because I love her. Yang and Ross, I don't know about that. We're going to have to see about that. Jury's out. Let me know what y'all thought. See you on the next one. Bye.